Shalom. Yahweh Hashem Shabbat thumb to the brothers. Yahweh Shemar thumb by Hashem Rashad to the sisters. Right? I.S.U.P.K Brooklyn class every Tuesdays, right? I'm not gonna waste no time. World War III is here. Right? We're gonna go into something that we need to know about the World War III. All right. We're gonna get First Maccabees chapter 8. All right. With the treaty. Right, the treaty that they made with us is very similar to the treaty that was made with the Chinese the other day. I should put an article on that too, right? Okay. No, I'm class right now. Class, come on. So here we're on First Maccabees 8 and 27. That's 8 and 27, right? In the same manner also. I'm sorry, 24, right? Or even 23, right? It says, good success be to the Romans. Now, who are the Romans? The Romans, according to the Bible, right, is the biblical name for the Caucasian race, right? So white Americans are Romans. All right, Shapat, I see you, right? Just on page, all right. Facebook user, it doesn't say the name. I suppose that's Janelle. Shalom says Yahshua Shai, right? Korak, what's going on, man? Most and Christ out. Good to see you, right? Passover, man, coming up April 15th. You know, I'm flying in on a Wednesday, you know what I mean? The 13th, right? I believe that's 13th. I hope to see everybody, man. It's gonna be a family reunion, man. It's a family reunion, all right? Right? So we in First Maccabees 8 and 23. It says, good success be to the Romans, because even the pact of the NATO deal is to wish good success for those who are in the union of the people who are now the evolved version of the Greco-Roman Empire, right? Ukraine had good success up until a month ago. They had good success. They was living like white people in Calabasas in Ukraine, right? It says, good success be to the Romans and to the people of the Jews. Who were the Jews? The Jews were, according to the Bible, the ethnic Jews are Negroes, Latinos, and Native Indians. Shalom, Zahab, 2 hours, right? What's going on? Washington, D.C. in the building, right? Most High Christ, kind, right? Meaning, the whole idea of NATO creating a deal is that they're proposing to you, you join them and add to their strength, and they're gonna give you good success. Meaning what? You can be involved in their business. You can have the good parts of their countries, right? You know, you can benefit from their country. So now we as Black Latinos, right? We got the lower end of the deal, right? Where we was brought in slavery, but now you know, I guess you get EBT, right? You get free housing. They put you up, right? You get to have a job, right? That's what, and then America looks at that too, like, why aren't you Negro satisfied? We gave you EBT, a job, right? We gave you the black vote. What's going on, Kwamlaya? Come, right? And it says, by sea and by land forever, the sword also and the enemy be far from them. If there come first any war upon the Romans or any of their confederates throughout all their dominion, the people of the Jews shall help them, as the time shall be appointed with all their heart. Now, that's in the Bible. This is Negroes in the army and the Navy. Where was he? In the Navy? The Navy. And what else? The Marines. Them brothers is in there with all their heart. The Army, the Coast Guard, Air Force. Them brothers in there with all their, they saluting the flag, they singing the song, they're marching and singing the cadence and doing the march and switching it up and adding new styles to beating the drum. Right, brothers out there on the front lines. The white boy gets the credit for all of the brothers' killings. Yeah, brothers in there with all their heart, man. They love the military. They get the badge of their battalion and then they put it on the back of their car. They come back and they're proud to be a veteran. They were proud to be a veteran hat. Iraqi veteran, Vietnam veteran, right? This is in the Bible, right? Verse 26, we in First Maccabees 8:26. Neither shall they give anything unto them that make war upon them. Meaning, you cannot support this deal and being in America, right? You can't support any of the enemies of America. What's going on, Adrian? Right? Adrian, you need to contact the camp leader, right? Do not have the Passover at home, right? If you cannot make it to the Passover, there'll be another Passover appointed to you according to the laws of the Bible, right? We have to obey the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Bible. All right. So that's what we're gonna do. All right. You're gonna find out. As a matter of fact, I should get that. So I'm gonna get that for you right after this. All right. About the law of the Passover. Right. Right. Okay. Neither shall they give anything unto them that make war upon them, or aid them with victuals, weapons, money, or ships. Right. Victuals meaning money. You're not allowed to aid the enemies of America. Weapons. You're not allowed to give money to the enemies of America. You're not allowed to supply ships. Ships meaning the one that go out in the sea that got all the weapons and the planes and the military aircraft, or even the ships of food. You're not allowed to do that as the Americans. Now, mind you, right? This is a treaty that the Romans made with the Jews, right? When the Romans wanted to fight the Greeks. Who are the Romans? Who are the Greeks? These are two white people, man. The Romans and the Greeks are two white people. Who's World War III going to be based on again today? Two white people. The American in the head seat of NATO, and on the opposition is Russia, the USSR. It's like the Greeks and the Romans all over again. It's lucky what verse we are in the Maccabees. We're in First Maccabees chapter 8. First Maccabees chapter 8. We started at 23. And we're down to 26. We're about to read 27. Right? And mind you, these are verses that you're not going to hear in no figures like group. Right? Yes, I.S.U.P.K. Joel 2 and 3 is the main go-to World War III precept you go to. You know what I mean? That's where you're gonna find all the ones where it says, let him who is weak say I am strong. You got Ukrainians over there, right? You know, do the whole ballerina thing and dance around in tights. Those men have now become Ukrainian warlike soldiers, picking up AK-47s from their city offices and going to put up the resistance against Russia. And these are theater actors, people who don't fight for nothing. These people, all they do all their life is buy iPhone, download apps, and jog in the park to go get fit to go do theater work. These are weak men. These ain't mighty men. And now with all that dancing around in the theater, they gotta find a way to turn that into, you know, all the activity into war material within themselves. Right? No sweat. Tawada, right? God, no sweat, right? And the ball. All right. Now, First Maccabees 8 and 27, as we continue reading, right? In the same manner also, if war come first upon the nation of the Jews, the Romans shall help them with all their heart, according as the time shall be appointed. Now, where does this come important, right? We've experienced this, and we never really knew that it was. You go to Jamaica, you get in trouble, right? You become kidnapped because someone is, you know, they're putting a ransom out there for you, right? Right? First thing you do, you go to the U.S. Embassy and you say, this American citizen, social security number, so and so, right? Driver's license ID number, right? They say, oh snap, Jermaine is in Nicaragua, jammed up. What do they do, right? The American forces got to get out there and defend you. You see what I'm saying? They got to go out there and defend you, right? But that doesn't mean when you come home that now you're gonna be equal with them. You're still gonna be, after all this talks of peace and sounding like they're with you and good success be to both of you, right? In secret, right? They are above you, as the Most High said they would be. Meaning, you should trust the Most High and not these people, right? The Most High said He'll put you above all the nations on the earth. You go listen to this deal and think this is a good deal, right? They say this nice stuff to you in person, but behind closed doors, they're looking to make you the tail while they are the head, as according to the curses in Deuteronomy 28, right? Right? If war come first upon the nation of the Jews, the Romans shall help them with all their heart, according as the time shall be appointed them. And that's why we get so messed up to think that that the oppressor might love us, because we've seen these acts and we'd be like, damn, these Caucasian went out there, these Negroes from these Bloods and Crips didn't come out there to help me. The Coast Guard did, or whoever they sent from America did, right? When you could be easily be deceived. No problem, right? No problem, right? Let's go get the Passover law for Adrian right quick. Then we're gonna come back to the World War III stuff, all right? I want let me check Deuteronomy 13 right quick. I don't think it's Deuteronomy 13. It's the Passover though. Deuteronomy chapter 16. Let me see 16 here. It says about a long journey, right? A long journey, right? Okay. No, okay. Let me check Deuteronomy 16 right quick, right? We're gonna go for the Passover laws, all right? It says, Deuteronomy 16 and 2. Thou shalt therefore sacrifice the Passover unto the flock and the herd in the place which the Most High shall choose to place His name there. So, meaning, there's a place which a man of the Lord is going to say where the place of the Passover shall be. That man is going to be the mouthpiece of the Lord unto us, like how Moses was a mouthpiece unto the Israelites in his day. Right? The Lord used Moses as a mouthpiece, right, for the Israelites in their day. You see what I'm saying? Commander YAHANNA is the mouthpiece for us today, right? Okay. Verse 5. Thou mayest not also, as according to Deuteronomy 16 and 5, you may not sacrifice the Passover within any of thy gates. Okay, I got told that I'm breaking up here. Maybe I should drop one of the feeds. I'm gonna drop one of the feeds. All right. Where's the people on Facebook, right? Where we streaming from, so I know which one to drop. The people on Facebook can tell me where they I'm gonna go to verse 6 until we get a response, right? Verse 6. But at the place, hold on, precept to why I'm saying why Commander YAHANNA choose it, why it matters, right? Right quick, Matthew 18 and 18. 18:18. I say, brother, breaking up, it gets better. Verse 2. So like I say, you'll chop you on both. Okay. How do I sound now? Better or the same? In on number 1 in the chat, if you can see or hear what I'm saying clearly. If you cannot hear what I'm saying, put on number 5 in the chat. Type 5, right? If you cannot hear what I'm saying. All right. Until then, I'm gonna keep going. All right. We're in Matthew 18 and 18. All right. Verily I say unto you, whatsoever you shall bind on earth. Okay, Zahab Tawab says I got a 1 here. So it's better now. Are we saying it's better? All right, let me know if it's better, all right? Okay. I'm getting once, but Salaki, it's a minor lag. Okay, it's a minor lag. Okay, so there's still a lag there, but it's not okay. We're gonna have to work with that because we still got the Facebook and we got the YouTube going, all right? We can't drop those two, all right? Okay. Okay, because Ayashala is on YouTube, right? The other brothers are all on Facebook. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's on Facebook. I'm gonna try to do the best I can for now, right? Until situation works, then I might have to improvise from there or figure something out from there, right? Whatsoever you shall bind on earth, whatsoever commanded in YAHANNA bind on earth shall be bound in heaven. Meaning the Most High authorizes what commanded in YAHANNA says, right? And whatsoever you shall loose on earth shall be loosed in heaven. Whatsoever, if commanded in YAHANNA curses a man, right? The Most High goes out and sends angels to kill that man. If Commander YAHANNA loses a curse on you, right? Right? The Most High, right, releases a curse on you. And send angels every day to follow you daily and to trip you up. Or if the Most High, if Commander YAHANNA and forgives you. You see what I'm saying? It's not you pray to the Lord, the Commander YAHANNA pray to the Lord, and the Lord does nothing. The Lord is not mocked according to the Bible. That's what the Lord said in the Bible. The Lord is not mocked. Right? You can't be making fun of the UPK and thinking that the UPK is not of the Lord and think that the Lord is going to defend you in it. All right? Good, right? Verse 19. Again, I say unto you, earth, as touching anything that they shall ask, it shall be done for them of my Father which is in heaven. What is that? That was the 7 heads of the I.S.U.P.K. Head priest Yaquab, Marsha, Arya, Shah, Yeshaya, Lahab, Kazak, all 7 of them. They will come together and decide, right, that if 2 of you shall agree on earth touching anything, so if 2 of these men would agree, the Most High will go out and say, yes, my council has approved this thing, and they go out and do it. That is how the UPK has worked for a long time. All right. And if anything the UPK prayed for, what happened? A lot of people died because a lot of brothers in UPK wished for death. But that is not what the disciples of Christ wanted. They did not want Israelites to just die all the time. Right? We asked the Lord to forgive them who don't know what the hell they're doing coming against the UPK. And we pray the Most High change their minds and bring even the brother that was gone to turn their hearts to make them be back one here again, man. You know what I mean? That's what the Most High should do. Verse 20, right? I said this to Kwam Lawyer before about this verse 20 right here, just Matthew 18 and 20. For where 2, there am I. You know what I'm saying? Now who does the Most High do that for? The I.S.U.P.K. And the I.S.U.P.K. is not affiliated with any Israelite group, church, camp organization. All right, no problem. This is very important for World War III. Then Peter came to him and said, Lord, till 7 times? How much time should I forgive a man while we're in the middle of World War III getting bombed like Ukraine, trying to survive in a basement with a bag of rice? How often should I forgive my brother before I look for revenge on him? And Yahweh Shai said unto him, I say not unto thee until 7 times, but until 70 times 7. You can't count until 70 times 7. You see what I'm saying? You can't count 70 times 7. Okay. Okay. And this is very important too, right? We're gonna keep going. I remember we was talking to Kwamlaya and his rib Janelle, right, about this as they keep them going. Right? Therefore is the kingdom of heaven likened unto a certain king, which would take account of his servants. Oh, thank you, baby. All right. And when he had begun to reckon, one was brought unto him which owed him 10,000 talents. But for as much as he had not to pay, his Lord commanded him to be sold and his wife and children and all that he had and payment to be made, meaning they tried to make up the debt, right? The servant therefore fell down and worshipped him, saying, Lord, have patience with me, I will pay thee all. Then the Lord of that servant was moved with compassion and loosed him and forgave him the debt. Right? But the same servant went out and found one of his fellow servants which owed him 100 pence, and he laid hands on him and took him by his throat, saying, pay me that thou owest. Meaning, right? This is respect to a person where you respect one man because he has a lot of money, right? Can pay the money, but you don't respect the other man who cannot pay all that money. All right? Have patience with me, and I will pay thee all. And he will not, this man will not have patience, but Commander YAHANNA has a lot of patience with our brothers. You see what I'm saying? Straight up. A lot of us don't even know how the Lord even saw through all of the BS that I did to even be in here. Number one, I deserve to not be in here. You see what I'm saying? Anybody that knew me from before the UPK knows that I am not the most righteous brother. You see what I'm saying? There's some people out there that know me and will be amazed to see that I'm in here, knowing who I was before I was in UPK. I mean, and the UPK was able to take all those impurities out of me. You know what I'm saying? Through time, through come to class over time. I came to school, I got my troopership early 2015, right? So I became a trooper probably around, I don't want to say the wrong date, right? But now this is 2022, right? And this is early 2022, right? So I've been a trooper for about, not trooper, but I've been in school for about 7 years, right? And by now I could say he has brought much change in a brother. I mean, and the brothers in New York, I see when they come in and you can tell who brothers are. You can tell things brothers will say. You can see that there's a lot of change in a lot of brothers in the school now over time. Don't think that this is overnight and you get caught doing one thing wrong, right? Commander YAHANNA will tell you that he did things wrong in the past too, and he got checked for it. Man, I get some checkings myself. I get some harsh checkings. You know what I mean? I get some checkings where I gotta question if it's personal sometimes. You know what I mean? But for sure, everyone gets a checking. Everyone, a righteous man falls 7 times and gets an 8. And that is why brothers in the past got to forgive Commander YAHANNA, man, for any way that they might have trespassed against him or her, what he did. You know what I mean? Anything that was done. Ask the Lord for forgiveness. Ask you hope that you will forgive your brother the way that the Lord would forgive you. Right? If you cannot forgive your brother, then don't expect the Lord to forgive you for your sins. Your sins. All right? Because you've done many sins. Forgive your brothers in the Bible also. Right? Okay. I wanted to get the part, I don't have time, right? But I wanted to get the part about the servant who will cut half the debt, right? There's an evil man. You gotta go through all the laws and perform. Okay. Did I go through the law about the journey with Adrian? Right. Let me make sure that I went through the law about the journey, right? If if you can't make it to the Passover, right? Okay. Bear me 1 second. Okay. He that is in a journey. Bear me 1 second. Let me put Passover here. Okay, there we go. Numbers 9 and 13. But the man that is clean and is not for birth to keep the Passover, even the same soul shall be cut off from among his people. Offering of the Lord in his appointed season, that man shall bear his sin. What is the offering unto the Lord? Your Passover feast. The Lord said, should not come to the Passover empty-handed. All right. Verse 14. If a stranger among you and will keep the Passover unto the Lord according to the ordinance of the Passover. The stranger is not a Chinese man, right? The the stranger is not a African from Ghana, right? He's not a Caucasian. The stranger is an Israelite who is outside of the nation of Israel, right? From the nation, because they might have missed going to council. You get treated like a publican. Is like a crooked. Today you can look at it as a crooked Irish collector who collects more than he's supposed to take from you. Right? You avoid that man, and you avoid his phone calls. And when you see him, you shut the windows and act like you're not at home when he rings the doorbell. That's the publican, right? There are some people that was cut off. You don't know him, right? He's a man who you might bring some family to the Passover. They are strangers to us. He's strange to me. I don't know him. He might even say something strange when he's there in the Passover. You hear strangers say strange things that you say this person is not UPK. You know what I mean? A lot of catch and fake Israelite groups are gonna come and say strange things. They're gonna come to the Passover and say death to the 2/3. That's a stranger. That's a strange saying. The Lord does not want death for the 2/3. You see what I'm saying? We're gonna get that in a minute too, if we got time. I wanted to get some World War III precepts, but I got the one about the NATO. All right, the NATO rules. I wanted to bring the article. We're probably not gonna get that, right? No problem. If a stranger shall sojourn among you and will keep the Passover to the Most High, according to the ordinance of the Passover and according to the manner thereof, so shall he do. You shall have one ordinance, both for the stranger and for him that was born in the land. Meaning the brothers who are strangers, right? You might see them sit at a different place than us who are in the Passover. You might see us bless different scrolls, or probably not, right? But that is all up to Command and YAHANNA, not myself, right? And not your interpretation neither, right? No problem, right? What I said I was gonna get it. Let's go get. I want to keep the Passover everyone. No problem. No problem. If you can't make it this year, sis, right? In 30 days, right? There's gonna be another Passover for you. Did I read that? Let me see if I can get that. 30 days. Okay. Hold on. I don't see it here. I don't see that here. Okay. According to the right. Passover. Okay. The man who was clean and in the journey. Let me see if I put on clean journey. Clean journey. Okay. I need the man who was unclean. All right. Or the journey be too far. Okay. Unclean journey. Okay. Okay, there you go. We're at numbers 9 and 10. If any man of you or any of your posterity shall be unclean by reason of a dead body or being a journey afar off, meaning for Adrian, right? The journey is too far for you, right? So the journeys are far off. Yet he shall keep the Passover unto the Most High. Yet Adrian, you're still going to keep the Passover unto the Lord, right? The 14th day of the second month at evening, they shall keep it and eat it with unleavened bread and with bitter herbs. Meaning what? The Passover for us, right? Who can go pay the Passover fee and have a ticket to go. I just need to go to the hotel. No problem. If you paid it and you get a ticket, right? Go, right? Still go, prepare to go, right? We can find some kind of if there's anybody you got, right? It's just a lot of sisters got extra beds. They got contact him, all right? So we can figure out a place for you to go, all right? Right? But if you paid the fee and you have a ticket to go, you should go. Now, if you cannot go, for anybody else who cannot go, right? If any man of you of your prosperity shall be unclean by any reason of a death, that will make it unclean for a certain amount of time, right? Or say that you have a baby. If you have a baby, having a baby boy makes you unclean for 40 days. A baby girl makes you unclean for 80 days, right? Or being a journey of afar off, meaning you can afford, or if you cannot afford to go, yet he shall keep the Passover unto the Most High. The 14th day of the second month. When is the 14th? After April the 15th, right? Likely around May the 15th. There'll be another Passover in New York, in the UK, in Jamaica, Trinidad. Everyone who couldn't keep the first one, they're going to have another Passover 30 days after, and they're all going to be streaming live, right? But this is not do in your own gates. That's according to the law, the commandments, right? And eat it with unleavened bread and with herbs, right? According to all the ordinances of the Passover, they shall keep it, right? Good, right? Now, let's get I want to get Jonah. I want to get the last verse of chapter 3, right? Jonah 3 and 9. Who can tell if the Most High will turn and repent and turn away from his fierce anger that we perish not? Because I talked about some tests might come to the Passover from fake Israelite groups, and because they're from a fake Israelite, they might have fake knowledge, right? They will say, oh, they hope the 2/3 die. But suppose the Lord was to turn away from his anger against the 2/3. You don't know. It's written that he's angry. It's written that he said that he's going to kill the 2/3. But suppose he changed his mind. Verse 10. And the Most High saw their works. It says God, right? So God means the powers, meaning the angels of the Most High. Got to report to the Most High. Meaning when you see God, it's going to say Allah Yum or Allah Hayam, right? Which means the angels. The angels saw their works, that they turned from the evil way, and the Most High repented of the evil that he had said that he would do unto them, and he did not. Meaning what? The Lord can change, right? Now who said? Now who was it that talked about this heart desire? Hold on, heart desire. Okay, Romans, right? Brethren, my heart's desire and prayer to the Most High for Israel. Now this is a disciple of Christ. Is he gonna say the desire and prayer to God is that the 2/3 shall be died, the 2/3 shall be killed? No, that's not what Paul said. Here's a real desire. Here's a real disciple of Christ. Here's how you know Commanding YAHANNA is a real disciple of Christ, and your fake Israelite group is not. This is what Commanding YAHANNA would say. My heart's desire and prayer to God for Israel is that they might be saved, that all Israel might be saved. Verse 2, for I bear them record that they have a zeal of God. Christians have a zeal of God. Fake Israelites have a zeal of God. Muslims have a zeal of God. But not according to knowledge. For they being ignorant of God's righteousness and going about to establish their own righteousness. These fake Israelites, they look to have their own righteousness. They talk about laws, such as commandments all day. These Muslims talk about being righteous according to the Quran all day. These Christians are going to tell you about the 10 Commandments all day, right? With the righteousness of the Most High. Where do you learn about the righteousness of the Most High? The I.S.U.P.K under Commanding YAHANNA. The movie was coming when the church couldn't, when your fake Israelite group couldn't. Give you the breakdown of World War III, and your church couldn't. Your fake Israelite group couldn't, right? Your Muslims couldn't. Unless your church or your fake Israelite group, I.S.U.P.K, which has been done often, right? You go to Nation of Islam right now, they're not gonna draw no Quran. They don't. I don't think they pulled my 10 about the Christmas tree in Christmas time. How do I know that? Because before the I.S.U.P.K, I was there at Mosque number 7, man. All of them. They taking that one. They breaking down Christ in Revelations 1 and 13. They're doing all that. So I know. You don't tell me nothing. I know. All right. Shalom. Can someone text out that is chopping? I hear you out. No problem. The feed is done. All right. Go on to your regular page on YouTube. Right. I'm going to One West I.S.U.P.K online classes and tuning with your brothers there. I am Priest Officer 5000 Hazahab, right? I.S.U.P.K Brooklyn. To the brothers, Yahweh Shimmer Shai, thumb. To the sisters, Yahweh Shemalathan Ba Shimmer Shai. Shalom.